What's going on, everybody? How are you guys doing tonight? We only got a couple people here so far, but that's probably because DA's nightcap is still going. I kind of thought he would be done by now, but I mean, it's been a while since he's been back, so he has a lot to talk about. So that's all good. I'm assuming when that's done, we'll have a few more people rolling through. I sent out invites, and a lot of the people that I sent out invites to are probably still watching that. So. It's all good, but I know he's wrapping up here shortly. I'm assuming because it's pretty late, and yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm gonna go ahead and remove the intro from the studio, and with that being said, let's go ahead and bring on my first guest so we can go ahead and get to talking. You got Rockefeller. What's going on, Rockefeller? How you doing today?
What up, man? Just chilling, man. What are you doing, bro?
Just chilling. Yeah, there you go.
What up, man?
Cool. Yeah, so we're watching a DA. I mean, I could go ahead and stream snipe him for a minute here.
Let's stream snipe some DA, man. That's something like a great idea. He's back. You know what? Shout out to the boy DA, man. Glad to have you back.
Is already back and he's killing it. He had I think almost 150 people watching because that guy gets mad numbers.
Well, you only had 149 without me, young man. There he is. Look at him. Snape comes in into potions class eating fried chicken.
I shared one.
Go ahead and stream snipe him for a minute.
Black Snape memes.
See what he's talking about.
Classic. All right, let me bring one up real quick before we get up out of here. I want to share one of these, man.
He's been saying that for like 30 minutes. Before I get out of here, let me bring.
Before I get out of here, man,
I'll spend 30 minutes later. I do that all the time too. Like I'll be like, I'm gonna stream for an hour, and all of a sudden it's like 6 in the morning, and I'm like, oh shit.
Well, on YouTube and chill, I give a nice 2 hours. You know what I mean? And
all right, let me bring
2 hours is that's not the basic time for
this one's great, man. This one's
but I think just because he's been out of town for a while, he's going a little over, right?
Full screen.
Yeah. That I mean,
bringing it up full screen.
He's going this long, he's going this long with just him, just by himself. He's just out there,
Yeah, this is the one that I brought up.
Ego. No.
Look, this is the one that I brought up on the video. You guys probably saw this.
It's been what 2.5 weeks.
You guys probably saw this one.
So,
all right,
there's a lot to bring up.
Hilarious, man. This is absolutely hilarious. I don't know who this guy is.
When the students of Hogwarts see the new Professor Snape.
He's
Hello
hilarious.
there, class. To decide the new and upgraded version of Professor Snape.
Who enabled dark mode on the professor?
Okay. Yes, I look a bit different than the previous professor, but I promise you it is an upgrade.
Who enabled dark mode?
That is your opinion.
Now everyone agrees.
The dark arts.
Regardless, I am here to stay because I not only teach defense against the dark arts, I teach this here's potion class.
So you teach 2 classes?
Yes, I do.
You must owe a lot in child support.
Okay.
Professor, are you a half-blood or full-blood?
Well, technically, I am considered.
He's neither. He's a full crib.
All right. We're just going to focus on potions today.
Is that the potion you make taste
He's
like
a full
grape?
No, it does not. Here, would you like to try
I don't think my mom would be okay with me drinking lean.
This is not lean. This is a polyjuice potion, which gives the drinker the ability to take on another's appearance.
Oh, so that explains why you look like a Dementor.
All right.
Maybe you should take on the appearance of a law-abiding citizen.
Really?
Professor,
Bruh.
That's why you look like a Dementor.
He said you should take on the appearance of a law-abiding citizen. Holy shit.
My man's acting is great.
Shit.
This is come on, man. Stop.
HBO.
I know what you're going to say.
This is what
it's
you
enough.
get,
I'm trying to teach a class.
Warner Brothers. This is what you get. I'm all in. I am all here.
Damn it.
This.
Okay, get the jokes out. Let's
here for this.
They can't
I love it. I am loving every minute of it. Yeah, we're gonna play the rest of it. I'm sorry. Let me back it up a little bit so y'all can see the rest.
No, it does not. Here, would you like to try?
I don't think my mom would be okay with me drinking lean.
This is not lean. This is a polyjuice potion, which gives the drinker the ability to take on another's
Oh,
appearance.
so that explains why you look like a Dementor.
All right.
Maybe you should take on the appearance of a law-abiding citizen.
Really?
That's my favorite
Professor,
one.
is
That's
there
why you look like a
invisibility
Dementor.
spell?
Thank you. A real question. Yes, of course there is. I can take one right now and show you.
But why would you take one when all you need to do is shut off the lights?
Okay. Any other questions before we continue?
Professor, how many cents a day did it take to feed you before you?
Sorry, I was muted.
He's not a wizard.
I see Jeff A.
a voodoo priest.
Enough. You will not continue disrespecting me. I am the professor of this class.
Became one serious black. Quick, someone get that painting of that singing lady in the hallway.
You know what?
He needs a large white woman to calm him down before he ups the switch.
Fuck you and fuck this
Jesus.
Yeah,
Hello,
that's
class.
Yo.
There was. You know what? I just tried to see the fucking class, you motherfuckers.
He said, this is one serious black. Oh my God.
Fucking awesome. That's fucking awesome, bro.
Serious black. Yeah, there you go. Let's go ahead and stop the screen there. I have something that I wanted to go ahead and throw out there because I think this is hilarious.
Yep.
But, there you go.
Whenever I hear a tasty riff. Them dudes are, look at these gay, look at, that looks like me before I hit the gym.
That's not even the one. This is the one I wanted to play.
This is got to be size and aerobics.
Like Edie's aerobic. Yeah. Jazzercise or whatever.
You know, it's funny looking at, look, they're all dressed up like fucking Mortal Kombat characters.
They look like they should be in the Power Rangers.
And that looks like fucking Sub-Zero, bro. That's fucking gladiators. Ultimate But you know, like they said, like America got a problem with obesity. We didn't then. You should see why. My fucking mom was into jazzercise. My aunt, who's fucking crazy obese now, was jazzercising with the fucking shake weights and and they're doing all that. Everybody was into it. Everybody at the time, man. It was fucking insane. Smoothies and shit like that. I remember that time, and people nowadays wouldn't like it. We should go back to the 80s. So you can do physical fitness. So you can jazzercise every day.
You can jazzercise instantly eat your let's see, your banquet what is that, like the main one?
Orange Julius's?
Yeah, well, like the banquet dinners, the whatever those are called. They're terrible now. I remember liking them when I was like a kid or whatever. I was like, this is great, like Hungry Man's and stuff like that. And nowadays you try to eat them and they just all taste like slop. I'm just like, oh God. Like, what was I eating, man?
My older brother's ex-roommate before he was in like college forever. You know, they were both in college before they went on to got the degrees. That's all he would eat every night. 12-pack of Budweiser, 2 Hungry Mans. I was like, dude, your fucking shits must be horrible. You know, it's like you're doing 2 Hungry Mans every night. He'll get like Salisbury steak. I'm like, what's
out there?
I'm like,
yeah, there you go. Salisbury steak. That's what they were called.
Salisbury fucking cheap on your stomach too, bro. That's just gonna go in and right at you. Oh God, you got Budweiser to go with it. What the hell, Jim?
At that point, you're just punishing porcelain.
Yeah. You're not hungry anymore, man. You're fucking praying.
Yeah.
God, I wish I wasn't hungry.
You're like, I was not a God-fearing man until I ate this.
If you don't know about the Hungry Man, stay away.
Chicken ones used to actually be pretty good, even like I would say like 5 years ago or so. I tried one maybe, I don't know, 3 or 4 months ago, just because I was feeling cheap and I didn't feel like cooking, and I was like, whatever, they're like $4 or something, let me give it a shot. And I was like, this is garbage. Like it's just
diarrhea in a can. The Totino's pizzas, you can be like, you know what, I want to get a pizza. The first one you see, be like, I want a cheap pizza. I don't want to spend $20 on one. Let me go get one. This one's only $1.50. Don't do it. Don't do it.
No, don't do it. You'll be hating the next 2 days.
Yeah. Oh God, man. It's like, oh, don't do it.
It's $1.50 of pain in a box.
Yeah. The Stouffer's, I tell you what, the Stouffer's lasagnas, I fuck with them. That's one thing I mess with. But it be a solo, single.
Family size ones where it's
that's
like
the problem. They're fucking huge. And I'm like, God damn it. And I'll end up throwing half of this shit away. So I always take it to my mom, be like, Mom, we cooked before. She's like, we don't eat lasagna, Jam. I'm like, I know, but it's better chance that you and my pops and maybe the kids eat one spoonful and somebody just taking half it and chucking it out regardless because I never get to it. You know what I mean?
Exactly. That or the chicken Alfredo one is pretty decent too. Yeah.
That's bomb. Don't ever get the frozen chicken pot pies.
I fuck with that one. Yeah, for sure.
That's what we can talk about. Foods for solos. Foods that solos eat. What do you eat being a solo?
Actually, usually I cook for myself. Like I cook a lot of like basically carnivore diet stuff, like eggs for breakfast, and then I eat a lot of turkey and chicken, and then if I'm feeling And if I see it for like if I see it on sale or like there's a good price on it, I'll get some salmon or maybe tilapia for like fish. But basically that, and then every now and then a steak or something if I see something on sale that's worth it.
It's funny you say that. A lot of Californians bring up fish. I grew up in Maryland, right by the DC on the Chesapeake Bay. We used to get blue crabs and fucking eat shrimp all the time. When I moved here to Maryland, not so much. I don't even get fish. You know what I mean? Because I'm like 4 hours from Eastern Shore. Fish is really good for you. If you can get some fish, man, eat it. And you also mentioned turkey. Turkey's way better than chicken for you, but I mean it doesn't taste good, and it's cheaper. You know, on your pockets, it doesn't taste as good. I'm not gonna say like, oh, eat turkey.
I mean, I like if I don't feel like mixing up my own seasonings, like I'll go get the taco seasonings and get like whatever the spicier one is for they're like $1 and you throw those onto it while you're cooking. And then I just eat it with like black beans and rice or something, just something cheap. And then I get like a good thing of salsa, something hot, like, and then that's
well. Remember, if you voted for Donald Trump in November, you can't eat that shit. Don't eat. You better just get that out of your. That's.
I can't go to Mexican restaurants anymore. Apparently,
Mexican cuisine. So if you like that, you better stop right now. Right, you've already done it too long.
Yeah, it's weird. It's kind of crazy. Like I'm in California and I've been to plenty of Mexican restaurants since Donald Trump's been around. No one says shit to me.
Maybe but I thought he got rid of every single Mexican. It's between the black people
and I'm all tatted up, and nobody wants to like confront me about it. So that could be a thing.
But I thought he got rid of every single illegal, and then Spanish, and soon to be black, and then women in America. How'd you eat Mexican food?
Apparently it was white Mexican food, and by that I mean it tasted exactly like it always does, which is it tastes like Mexican food because everybody can still cook it. It's not even that hard.
Spoiler alert, it can be cooked by anybody. What?
Yeah, the only request that I make at any restaurant, I don't care if it's a Mexican restaurant or anything, is that there needs to be a fat cook like that, because that guy knows what tastes good. Like that's right. It. And I'm like, it's like I'm being friends with that guy all the time. Like, dude, this shit was bomb. And then next time I'm around, it's like, hey, what's up, gringo? Here you go. And then he hooks it up even more.
So you make fun of Jeff. We always talk about Jeff being a big guy, and he just said like fat guys places. So if you see a big guy that works out, even better, firefighters. If you see a place where firefighters go and eat food, if you see a lot of fire trucks outside, go there. You'll probably get big ass portions of some good ass food for pretty cheap. And most of the time, they don't go to places where they don't, like service workers, they get percentages off. They don't like doing that. And not to mention, they eat food because they're big fucking dudes. Most of them go to places where they get served properly, get good food, and they're not looking for 20% off being served work. They just want good fucking service. If they walk in the door real quick because they got to go to work, people to understand. If you see fire trucks at a restaurant, pull in. I guarantee you won't be upset. Like,
yeah, there's a place that a family friend of ours owns that's kind of like it's next to like one of the, or like it's kind of just down the street from the main town that I grew up in, but it's like it's just on the way to like Burbank, which is Burbank's a big city or whatever, and but it's just like this random kind of, I don't want to say it's a hole in the wall type of thing, but it's kind of out of the way. Like you wouldn't notice it if you're just driving by, because when you're driving by it, you're doing 50 some odd miles an hour. You're barely going to see it. But it's like it's like a cop and firefighter hangout, and they only do breakfast. Like when it hits, I believe they close at like 1 o'clock. So it's just breakfast, and then that's kind of it. And that place is awesome, and they're great, and it helps that we're friends with them. That sometimes we'll get food for free, or sometimes we get like massive discounts on stuff. But the food there is chef's kiss. It's fucking amazing. But yeah, man. You can bring that picture back up. I thought you was a video, but
yeah, I was fucking around because I was like, hey, what is this? Figured you like seeing some pictures, screenshots of. Here you go. That's what everybody wants to see, right? Oh my goodness, what is that? It's so amazing. It's so beautiful.
Yeah, that's so crazy that it lasted that long, or someone took time to repaint it during the zombie apocalypse.
Yeah. What I really want to bring up is let's remove this, because I want to bring this up because on my Twitter, Dom the Bomb said this. It's not fucking true. And you know, like, let's compare this to the fucking game. Dina reveals she's pregnant in the video game compared to the thing. And they cut this right here is a scene, right? She's on the couch. Watch this. It's the same area. And then they cut to what? Why did you tell me? Remember what I said? Don't worry, it's not yours. It cut. Look, you see the cut right there? It cuts to a completely different time.
Yeah, you were saying that happens like way later in the game or something.
Yeah,
like
watch the cut. You'll see the cut. Watch up top. Watch.
Yeah,
right
I mean,
there,
I can see the cut, and they're clearly in a different area. In
Look how dark it is. He cut two, I think 3 pieces. I had to go through and look because it looks like it went right up here. I'm like, this is not happening, man. I know you're trying to make your.
That's one of the clips I was trying to get is the oh my god, Calypso's playing with some plastic ball under my desk or one of my desks here, and I can't get to her to make her stop. But
so whatever, I put this, but don't worry, it's not yours. Dina from the game. Yeah. You forgot that part. You forgot the part where she says, "Don't worry, it's not yours." Making a
no, they do that. They do that in the show. It's like, it's like, whose is it? And she's like, "Oh, it's Jesse's or whatever."
Yeah. Right? But she says, you know, something about Jess. She talks. I don't think she says it was Jesse's. I think she says we're gonna have a baby. She says, no, she says
she's like she right before she says the we're gonna have a baby thing. She's like, it's Jesse's, right? And then she looks over.
Oh yeah,
like, of course.
Yeah. And then, but in the game they make it more distinct. Which is like, I'm pregnant. Because somebody in the comments the other day, like, how the fuck did she get pregnant? And then the first thing she says is, "Don't worry, it's not yours." You're like, what? Oh yeah, that's right, she's fucking Jesse. I forgot. You know what I mean? You know, but this one, they want you to really think that she got impregnated by her. They literally want you to think that.
Well, yeah, like if all you did was watch the show based on clips that you saw on Twitter or on TikTok or some shit, it'll make you think that. It'll make you think that for sure.
The part where she was talking about Jesse, remember I said, I was like, well, I went and saw Jesse last week in episode 3, I think it was, when they were camping like the tent. And everybody was like, what? I don't remember that. And it was, you know, I was like, it was in there. It was very subtle, but that's why, you know.
One Punch Man Tolkien fan, what's going on, dude? How you doing? Well, this morning.
What's going on, One Punch?
We're getting people in here. I'm assuming, DA just ended, so we'll probably start getting some people that are rolling through. That are down for the after party.
We need to get you to 500 subscribers so we can stream snipe you. I think you have to be an actual paid program, and then you have to once you get to
that way you can raid people.
Raids. Yep, you can raid people and accept raids. That way, if we started and even if you're not started, you had the stream ready, he can send people over here to the waiting room. That'll be awesome.
Yeah, I think it's I need 500. I think I'm up to 197, which is great. Let me check real quick. Yeah, 197. So I need 303 more, and with doing streams like this and everything, I'll definitely hit the watch hours before I get to 500. Unless I have something that goes viral or whatever. I simply need to make more videos instead of streaming. It brings in the regulars, the people that are going to be watching all the time, kind of deal. Mm-hmm. But it's a lot of the same people, which is awesome. I love all you guys. That's amazing. But I need to get up to 500 so then I can have access to some other stuff. Yeah.
It's making these little short videos. Like the other day, I made a stupid little short for my other channel. I was like, hey, Donald Trump taxes the movie industry $100 million. Talk about it. That bitch got over 2,500 views in 1 hour. I got a whole bunch of people. I think I got extra 2 subscribers off. I'm like,
shorts seem they get
They're
easy clicks because it's they're 10 or 20 seconds, and I'm like, I need to start making those.
Like on my YouTube and chill what I'm doing this tonight for Friday. I don't know. I don't have this Streamlab, but we should record it, and then I can go back and make clips from that little shorts from if I say something stupid, you say something dumb, or we get an argument combating about fucking whoever this person is. I think this person being that one. Make that a short. Do you agree with Syfaxx or Rockefeller? You know what I mean? You can make shorts from that, and to get people like, "What? Who are these 2 fucking idiots?"
One Punch Man says he's doing good, but he's about to be working now. So, hey, thanks for. I mean, even if we're just on in the background, I appreciate the the follow and the watch time.
Yep.
Awesome. And then also Sean, the artist formerly known as John Cuckask, says, we'll be on in a bit. Need to eat dinner real quick and probably jerk it. But he says pee. So, you know, whatever. You know, hey, you sometimes you just got to get out of your system, whichever way. You know, it's all good. And we got Nestor Pinios. I believe he said what's up earlier, but he says what's good. What's good is apparently about to be this channel, like as it blows up and goes and keeps going.
Soda.
And, yeah.
I'm gonna grab a soda. It'll be 20 seconds max. You probably
I don't know what to do when I'm on my own. I don't know if people are gonna watch the channel. No, but it seems like people from DA's channel are making their way over, which is awesome. Thank you guys for showing up. And yes, so far it's just me and Rockefeller, but we will be joined here shortly by Sean. I sent out a few other invites. We'll see who shows up, but the invites are out there. Go ahead and check your Twitters, like the people that are normally on here. Like you got invites.
That's right. We're getting ready for YouTube and Chill Friday night. We got a whole bunch of topics we want to talk about. We're trying to come up with topics. So join us. Come into the chat. Be conversive. Give us some ideas and let's talk about it. Talk to me. Come talk to me.
And I was like, I don't know what to do about it. Like,
it's fucking Sub-Zero.
Go ahead and stop that. Remove that. With that being said, we have Jeff. What's going on, Jeff? How you doing tonight, man?
I'm doing great. Really love the noir to the 80s retro.
Yeah. It's the 80s retro with like a new like kind of metal band going over it. I have a friend of mine. She sends me every time she sees any version of that kind of video going on. It doesn't matter what band is playing over it. She like hits me up in Instagram, and so I just have like a list of them on Instagram that are all like that. It's like some type of weird 80s dance with some type of like heavy metal, like they're just dancing to like, and it just syncs up perfectly. They're hilarious.
DK, you got a channel you ever want to jump on? Aren't you following us? We'll send you I'll send you a link. Come jump on with us sometime.
DK, he messaged me a while ago about
I'd
anime.
love to have you on YouTube
like
and Chill.
the anime site. You're welcome on, dude. Like if you want to actually jump on,
I see your name a lot, and I know you got a channel because I'll be following you. So what up?
Well, you're welcome to jump on if you are or if you're interested. So I have no problem bringing on anybody. It just all I kind of ask is just have a decent mic, you know, whatever, or at least not a lot of background noise. Just like as long as there's not a lot of background noise, it's all good.
We can reduce
background noise. Just learn how to use the mute button when you're not talking. Like that's basically it. That's the only thing that kind of annoys me. I'm like, you don't need a camera, whatever. You don't need all the fancy YouTube setup and all that stuff. Just mute yourself if your mic isn't all that great. But and it's just basically anybody is welcome on. So
how about that Daphne Keene picture that DA was showing, huh?
She was looking good. Like it was kind of crazy to see her in Deadpool and Wolverine, and as she's older now.
I'm not gonna watch those movies anymore. Than I've seen her like that. I'm looking to the next movie she's in.
Yeah,
can't wait to see it.
It's gonna be her, Anna de Armas, some type of thruple or whatever.
Let's fucking go.
All women. Isn't there a movie like that coming out where it's like Anna de Armas and like two other really hot women? And it's like
John
all
Wick,
lesbians.
Isn't it? Isn't like a John Wick spinoff?
There's a totally different one. There's the John Wick one that's coming out. They're called Ballerina, but there's a totally different movie with, I believe it's Anna de Armas and like a couple other really good looking women. I think it's actually Sydney Sweeney and somebody else, and they're all lesbians or whatever. And it's like, that thing might make $1 billion just because.
Like the Expendables, like the Expendables movie. Who does that? Isn't it Sylvester Stallone? Why doesn't he make like a You want these fucking women boss empowerment Hollywood? Well, let Sylvester Stallone do it. Make hot ass chicks like his daughters, and only Sydney Sweeney's in there, and no fucking body positivity bitches, unless they're carrying the fucking ammunition, Why don't we make one of those? And when that sells, Hollywood would shut the fuck up on this woman boss unless they actually made Silver Surfer look like Silver Surfer. Yeah, let's get him to do it. It's like a great idea.
Yeah, let's get I don't know, all the hot chicks that are left in Hollywood and put them into one movie and see what happens.
The expendable.
Maybe it'll be great.
What do we call expendable females? Expendable females. What's working? It's title.
Like you could call it like radicalize this or something. Like
Chad figured it out. Yeah, but I'm serious. You have whole like when he's talking about like Power Girl earlier and having Sydney Sweeney with like nice. She's not scared to put him out there. And every fucking picture she has, where you see the top of her cleavage like that, she ain't scared to do that. But Hollywood wouldn't give her a costume, enabling her or allowing her to do that. You notice that? She wouldn't be fucking. She'd be like, I'm fine with it. And not to mention, I'd probably get way more fucking.
I don't know if this will show up on the camera, but there's Power Girl. Let me see if I can get it without the light reflecting on it. Because it's like a foil cover, but it's Power Girl. Let me see if I can. Man, the light is just reflecting right off.
Oh, it's the one. It's the picture that DA had.
Yeah, that's the. I mean, that's the part that you want to see, anyways. But
yeah, I can see the part I want to see.
There we go. Little bit like that. There you go. Yeah, I saw it and it was like $3 at a Comic-Con, and I was like, yeah, I want that. Like, I've never read it, but I now own it, so I was like, cool, that looks good.
I think for that's DC. To get there, that has to be Supergirl, which is it ain't gonna be. We want her to be Sydney Sweeney, Power Girl. Power Girl is Supergirl, right? Just turned into like when you go to Injustice.
Power Girl is something. See, she's actually a totally different character.
When you play an Injustice, it's like a derivative. It's kind of like Bizarro and Superman. They're different people, right? But if you're in a universe,
they kind of have a different power set. But yeah, I mean, they have a lot of the same powers, but I don't know. She can do something else. Like I don't know, look great on the cover of comic books. Like
Jeff, I thought you were piecing out to me, Jeff. I was like, Jeff, you leaving already? No, I wanted to say hello, but have to say bye as well. Got a busy day. AMZS, GG's, bro. Thanks for hanging out with us.
The Islamic says it's Supergirl's clone. Okay, see, I don't know that much about that character.
So it has to be.
I've seen the outfit and I've seen what she looks like, and then I saw it for all of $3, and I was like, that's just worth having just for the cover alone, and it's a foil cover, so it's all shiny. And I was like, okay, $3 for that. That's not bad.
But that's what I'm getting at. Like, so if you do a Bizarro Superman, it's probably going to be played by whatever the guy's name is playing Superman, because it has to look similar to him. You're not going to get a different actor. It's not going to be Superman's alter ego. It has to be the same person, just dressed up different, right? So when it comes to Power Girl, it's going to be the Supergirl like character.
Deformed version. Like, he looks a little downsy, and he's like, I'm
Millie Aycock got no titties.
But he's the same thing.
Yeah, Millie Aycock's titties are fucking smaller than mine. So I mean, our hope for a Power Girl, a voluptuous Power Girl, ain't fucking happening.
It's probably not happening. I mean, even if you were to just look at what Hollywood has out there right now, that's actually like why Sydney Sweeney is like such a hot commodity in general. Is just, for one, it's literally hot. But she's a good looking woman, and then she has no problem literally showing them off.
That's it.
But like, her movies they're not very good, and she's not also like, she's not that great of an actress at all. But she's the only one doing that shit.
When you're a human being that's into enhancing your body and looking good, you don't mind showing that shit off, right, Jeff?
No one minds that. It's kind of the point.
And what if somebody's going to pay you to do it, Jeff? You're going to be like, you know what? You guys got a shirt I can put on? I don't want anybody to be like, wow, I look fucking good as shit. I might get another job. Let me cover this up. You're going to show that shit to try to get you another fucking job. Women do the same thing as men,
But it'd be like if I got all these tattoos and all of a sudden I just started wearing nothing but long sleeves all the time. It's like, yeah, I want people to see these tattoos. So I wear regular shirts and stuff. Like, if I didn't want people to see them, I would wear long sleeves and shit all the time, because it'd be like, I need to cover it up. I don't want people to see it. And it's like, it's all good work. I want people to see this. Like, hell yeah.
On YouTube, I don't know if you want to talk about it, but tonight on YouTube and Chill, I'm going to talk about Andor, season 2s and shit.
Go for it, man. Bring it up.
he be kissing his girlfriend in that, man. Not only does he kiss her on the forehead, he actually kissed her on the lips. They had a good list. I was like, ooh, I think that had more to do with Diego Luna being the executive producer.
The head bump. You didn't do the head bump?
Well, they were about to. I was like, oh, they're about to do the head bump. Then he said he kissed her forehead. I was like, motherfucking. Then he started kissing down and actually kissed her. I was like, okay. So somebody must have gave him the old head bump kiss thing, like you said, because it started off they were going for the head bump like this.
It's one of those things.
Kissed the head and then worked his way down the lips. I was like, there we go.
It's one of those things. Once you point it out, you start seeing it all over. You start
seeing it like all the fucking time,
like that or dance sequences and stuff. It's like, why is this in everything that I'm watching? Why are these just in every show? It doesn't matter what kind of. It could be like this is supposed to be a horror movie, and all of a sudden they're like, let's do a dance sequence. And like, I get when if they're at like a, say you're watching a horror movie and it's like a bunch of kids at what is it called, prom or something, right? So it's like, oh, we're gonna massacre prom. Sure, there's gonna be some type of dance thing going on there, but that's not the kind of dance sequences I'm talking about. There's like the dance sequences where it's like all of a sudden it's like a very choreographed thing that everyone's a part of out of nowhere type of deal, and they're just like, let's show off our dance moves, and it's like, well, why? What the fuck are we doing here? Stuff like that. It's the forehead bumps, like. You just start saying that all the time. Forehead kiss and boop. It says just say sinners. No, sinners like made sense because the movie's kind of about music. Like it's about a guy who when there's special people out there that when they play music, it transcends time, and like so it kind of at least makes sense. And that's why like they do that. And I thought it was actually one of the better parts of the movie because it has a really cool shot in it. That they, like they're all of a sudden people from different times and different eras of culture and stuff all dance together. And I was like, that was actually pretty cool. That was interesting. It was well done. But it's the rest of the movie that I was like, you guys kind of strayed from that. With that, I believe we have a guest in the background.
What up?
Let's see here. Should I play a random funny clip or is he gonna hate on it?
Oh, you never know.
Just play. He's saying no. I could see him. Saying no.
Are you sure? That looks like he's saying yes to me, isn't that? That's not.
He's like yes. Yes, play it. I absolutely love all of them.
If you did it right now, get to the picture is what he's telling me.
Here, this clip is
get to the introduction.
This
right
clip
now.
Doesn't have you in it, but it's a more appeasing clip.
What makes a man? Is it the woman in his arms? Just cause she has big titties.
We got T. What's going on, T?
What's going on?
Hey, I figured you like that one a little bit more than the other ones that I've played. He's like, I still hate it, but it's not as bad as the other one.
Look, T, I'll do these for you when you all start coming on. Look, where you at?
Ray Poupée, what's up, man? Hey, you want a link?
Well, I'll start doing this. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Black ESPN. Go follow him on Twitter. It's my boy right here. Go hang out. Follow him on Twitter. What up, Uncle T?
What's up, y'all? What's up?
You about to do some cooking, some late night cooking, man? It's like
man, a little late night cooking. Yeah, a little late night cooking. Just to because I don't feel like making lunch tomorrow or dinner, so I'm making it right now. So
right on. What are you about to fry up or cook or whatever?
Fry up. I want to make some chicken chili cheese fries.
There you go. There you go. That sounds good. That sounds good.
If I don't
right on.
Friday night for YouTube and chill tonight, I'll take a couple of them. You gonna bring them with you?
Hey. Yeah, for sure. What y'all got on the agenda for tomorrow, man? What's gonna be? Well, I know what I'm gonna be doing.
Well, Rockefeller has a stream at 3 p.m. our time, so 6 p.m. his time.
Okay.
There will be that. Apparently, I don't know. The building here is going to repave like the driveway, and so I have to move both my cars. One of them doesn't even fucking fire up, so I might have to push that bitch tomorrow. So I'm not looking forward to that.
Dude, I gotta put brakes on my Challenger, dude. I'm pissed about that, dude. I got a quote for like $400.
Expensive as shit. Yeah.
My check engine light came on last week. I got to go to AutoZone, and I got to get two.
It's the same thing with the Camaro. It was like 350, 400, and I'm like, I'm not looking forward to that.
I hate fucking cars.
I think I do it myself, man. I'm like looking at the YouTube videos, like I've slapped on brakes before, man, but I'm like.
It's not that it's that hard. You just need, if you have all the right tools already, and like I don't have jack stands, and like I have a jack or whatever, and then you need a couple. It's better to do it with a jack stands and then buy the
newer brakes have these fucking like little square lock you got to put into the fucking thing when you're engaged in the fucking caliper to unlock it. So you might have to get the tool from like an AutoZone or something like that. And
look at Jim.
Jim, what up?
JT, what's good?
What's up, man? Yeah, so I've been looking at the videos. I've been looking at the videos.
That's easy, but if you need like to put the fucking actual little square, like it looks like a brake pad, and they have like certain things to engage and turn the cylinder, that's kind of hard. You might just want to go somewhere and pay to do it so you don't fuck up your calipers. But if you don't have to do that and it's just a C-clamp, when you do get it off, remember to keep the old caliper on and compress it with the old caliper. You know, you're gonna press the fucking thing, keep the old pad on, and use the fucking C-clamp to that. And then use the C-pad, the brake pad to compress the caliper.
With mine, because mine since it's a 2011, like if I were to take off the tire and do all that stuff, like I want to hit it with like a rust remover and try to clean up the
brake cleaner.
Try to clean it up a little bit and then go from there.
Yep.
So,
I love getting greasy, bro. It's been a while, but if you can do your own fucking.
I mean, I don't mind it. It's just I don't have all the right tools to be able to do it. Like, and then it's like, okay, if I got to go drop $150, I mean, that's not all that bad. And then now you have those things for life, so that's a plus.
When it comes to
I had a bunch of my tools stolen years ago when I had a van and everything. Somebody broke into my van and stole like $2,000 worth of tools, and I was like.
Who would do that, dude? Who would do that?
Dude, they did that and they left a freaking Modelo in the van. And I was like, you motherfuckers. Like they had to cap it off and they were like, here's a beer. Thanks for all your tools.
Industry T, you better when you have a truck, you pull it only in certain spots. If there's 3 of us working the job and it's questionable, one person just sitting there watching the truck all day because the tools are the job, you know what I mean? And if we're working inner cities, sad to say, man. Somebody goes take and go right to a pawn shop because
inner city. Oh God!
It happens all the day. Hey, I come from DC, Baltimore. You know what I mean? It is what it is, bro. You can work in some of this. My brother will tell you we work at schools, and the fucking kids.
I've worked at a few. I've worked at a few schools. I was installing epoxy resin countertops for science buildings.
If I can get graduates right here and walk,
we went on.
to get $100.
When we'd have to work on those, though, we were doing it like on the weekends. So it would be like Saturday, Sunday when it's all closed, and like they just give us the keys. We'd get into the building.
Don't want to work at night.
Everything's already measured out, and it's just it's a pretty quick install, but it's heavy as fuck. If you've worked with epoxy resin countertops, it's actually heavier than granite. So that shit sucked.
But construction trade is crazy, man. Working that thing, you learn the best of humanity. That's for sure.
Hey.
You learn what your limits are real quick.
Hey, before this goes any further, hey, if you should see somebody on with me on your stream, on anybody other stream, we're just gonna say hi, how are you? We're gonna act like they're brand new, unless you've seen them before. We're not gonna just assume that this person is the same person as before.
I was aware, other than she said that she was listening on the Saturday stream.
That's why everybody's calling her Saturday.
That's why he called her Saturday.
Y'all meant for Saturday on the Saturday podcast. Just call
like, I was on this, so I was like, okay. And he said that, and she was fine with it. So I was like,
yeah, we don't want Tuesday to know about Saturday, and I don't want Monday to know about Tuesday.
Nobody be like, it was great seeing you that one so and so stream. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, because her fucking ass. Thanks to you guys, she's talking about going on my fucking cooking show now and talking about fucking cooking. I'm like, no, I don't got a fucking cooking show. What the fuck you talking about? So I'm gonna be like, and my other ladies, some of my ladies subscribe. So I'm like, oh, hold on. So
dude, that's the problem about putting yourself out there on the internet, man. Once you do that, all of a sudden everybody knows your business, man.
It's gonna start becoming cooking with T like this, cooking with Uncle T. Why don't we have the face cam, man?
Yeah,
you don't get to see what I'm cooking. Just believe me.
I can't show you right now.
I think I need to put a mask on, man. I need to do a whole new mask because I'm like, what the fuck? So
I need to get a VTuber avatar.
Yeah, she is definitely like
VTuber in your red little
together,
apron, just flipping burgers the whole time, just talking, like Cinnabir.
I'll flip their burgers.
Flipping burgers the whole time.
Like, why does Uncle T's avatar have gigantic tits out of nowhere? What is happening? It's like, don't worry about it. He's cooking burgers.
Hey, interestingly enough, those aren't like they're big, but I got girls with bigger than that. Like, jeez, and like with like a nice body. Like, oof, man.
T, give us a rating on the bronze statue in New York City.
Oh, that's terrible, man.
It was awful, dude. Man. You want to go ahead and bring up a picture of that, Rockefeller? I'm sure you probably already got it.
I'll get it. Yeah. Bronze New York City statue. Let me get it. Hold up, T. Let me get it up so the chat knows what we're talking about here. We have to give you a rating, all right?
Terrible, man.
Yeah, give it a second while Rockefeller gets it up. Like,
somebody need a rating, T. What do you
Oh, Jesus Christ. I thought this was fake, but apparently it's not.
Oh, there you go, T. I got a big one. There we go. Boom.
What is that supposed to do?
I don't know.
Make you hate humanity more? I don't know.
Let me read it. If they really want to step up diversity, why would you put up a 12-foot plus size black lady bronze statue? Why plus size? Why is she even dressed like that? I don't know what it's for. Because there's another one in like remember we saw this yesterday? It was like one in India or was it Italy? And I was like, and they unveiled the same day. I was like,
it's probably just something to like promote body positivity or whatever that are just like clown on Americans. I don't know. It's terrible.
What did she do wrong? I mean,
she did nothing wrong. I just wanted to
I'm calling her rock. She
probably,
man.
I wanted to watch. She
probably did nothing wrong. Yeah, like why is this a thing though?
Yeah, why is this a thing?
That's the question.
You know what bronze cost? I do. I've had to buy a plaque for fucking my grandma and put a little bit of just her name on there. You know how much that fucking costs?
It's probably like $500.
And if you see the fucking presidential statue, bronze statue that they took down and removed, let me see if I can go down and find it. Why? What? Who is this? Isn't even a person. If this was like an historical figure, I'd allow it. But when you find out, like, let me find out what the one they removed. And it's like, why? You removed a historical figure of a president, somebody who actually did something in life.
Great Pepe's like, if it's for positivity, why does she look so negative?
I know. The comments are hilarious. Let me find one. Anchored by a wide base. Laugh my ass off.
Wow, that's crazy.
If I remember right, like there's a picture where it actually shows her feet, and it's like like her whatever shoes that or whatever. It's like that wouldn't be able to support that kind of weight. Like, so it just
interestingly enough, that the human ankle is not supposed to be able to our foot is not supposed to be able to support our weight. It's not. It's like the way we walk. That's not supposed to be able to happen. So it's like a medical mystery.
Kind of like bees' wings and why they can even fly or something like that.
Yeah, like because we should be like walking like on our hind legs, basically, like just like, but like on walking at an angle.
All fours or something.
Yeah, it's too much. Like it shouldn't be able to bear the load that we have, especially when you see people get with big old bellies, man, or even muscle dudes. It's a medical marvel.
I don't know if that's Fox News being Fox News, but it says the statue is meant to contrast the two statues already in Times Square as of two white men. What the fuck does that mean? How do you contrast the two statues?
Is it a contrast because she's the size of the other two men combined? Like,
that could be Fox News, but I mean, like, what the fuck are they talking about? You know what I mean? I don't know.
I think they have to throw out all that controversy shit, man, and get people.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, man, to get people confused, man, and get people fucking mad.
Abe was talking to us last night. He was like, "How come nobody in America is talking about, Palestine, the Gaza fucking strip getting blown?" Like, you only hear once every 2 weeks Trump talking about it. I said, because that's not American news, T. American news is run by Democrats and black and white controversy. That's it. Right now, we got Carmelo Anthony in the news, overtaking it because it's a black-white murder. That's going to create controversy and stories. That's all we want to talk about. Nothing worldwide, and it has to be centered.
That's what the news thinks we want to talk about.
News,
it's not what people want to talk about.
No, that's what the news wants to talk about. It gets fucking boring, you know. Like they don't ever talk about something positive. You know,
because that's not what's selling. That's not the reason why that's like that. Because like I said, it's all about power, man. So if you can keep people at each other's throats, and they don't see what you're doing in the background, of course, man.
If you want to resurrect statues, I like statues. I mean, I think that's a horribly done statue. Like all the bronze statues that have been coming out the past 10 years, they look like shit. Everybody's face
something about them looks. They just look.
They can't
awful.
fucking do it like the fucking Germans.
Even of like famous people,
the Greeks. You know, it's like
the random ones that have been coming out with famous people they're at like the wax museums or something like that. They all look they're melted or something. It looks terrible. Like
these are more like statements than they are artwork. You know,
but if someone is made out to be, if you think, oh fuck, man, it's like me saying, hey, Thanos is bad all the time. I know him to be bad, even though he may not have done nothing. You think about that, and then when you try to change the imagery of it, it could be like, wait a minute, that's bullshit. You're trying to tell me so and so is this? I'm like, I know it's motherfucker. Like, so when they put images out, they're trying to say, well, body positivity this, body positivity that. It could be, she doesn't have to be black. She could be white. She could be green. She could be gray. She's literally gray, it looks like, right? Like, but it's, you know, I think it's what America's comfortable with. It's comfortable with people being a bad guy because it needs somebody to be the underdog first so then they can pull them up. Because it's not a story without that.
Yeah, I don't think it has like really anything to do with like that's actually like it probably, or it definitely clearly represents like a black lady that just happens to be what the statue is. But I don't even think that's that's obviously not the bad part about it. It's just that it's some random fat chick in general, and like now it's in the middle of Times Square. Like what are you guys doing? Like why is this there? It's random and weird, like
random and weird, and they don't give a shit.
And it definitely fits the 2025 body type, not the 1985 body type. Right? You know what I mean? They're just doing
where's the jazzercise?
Yeah, baby. I mean, come on. I don't care if you're white or black, but can you hit the motherfucking treadmill once this week? God damn! Yeah. Holy shit!
I'm telling you, hit in it. She hit in and out twice in one day, though. That's for sure.
Yeah. Well, I'm telling you, that's all they do, man, is divide us, man, is do stupid stuff. It's not even divided. It's just what's going to sell. Peace doesn't sell, man. Conflict does.
Exactly. Every time I'm on one of my buddies' video gaming streams, I leave a thumbs down. I tell people, leave a thumbs down on my channel. They're like, you mean thumbs up? No, fuck that. Hate this shit. Say something stupid in the comments. You know what's going to do? The algorithm's going to pick it up. And a whole bunch of people
like as long as you're getting a thumbs up and or a thumbs down, you're getting engagement, and that'll actually boost you in the algorithm in general. So it's like I don't mind as long as you're clicking on something, go for it. You could be like, I hate all your videos, Syfaxx. Well, at least you're watching them.
Everybody saw this Snow White trailer. You know why? Because it was ratioed to hell. Because everybody fucking disliked it. There's so many fucking dislikes on it. It popped up in our feed. Like, I don't want to watch. Why am I watching this? Because everybody's like, this shit sucks. You need to watch how shitty this is.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what it is.
This sucks.
That's exactly what it is.
I mean,
and then she'll go around saying, "I'm the victim. I'm the victim."
Take the amount of love that some of my videos get versus the amount of hate that some of Rockefellers get, and then you combine them with T stuff. I mean, you start getting some weird math, and it starts sounding like this.
See, normally if you go one-on-one with another wrestler, you got a 50-50 chance of winning. But I'm a genetic freak, and I'm not normal. So you got a 25% at best at beating me. And then you add Kurt Angle to the mix, your chances of winning drastically go down. See, the three-way at Sacrifice, you got a 33 1/3 chance of winning. But I got a 66 2/3 chance of winning because Kurt Angle knows he can't beat me, and he's not even going to try. So, Samoa Joe, you take your 33 1/3 chance minus my 25% chance, and you got an 8 1/3 chance of winning at Sacrifice. But then you take my 75% chance of winning, if we used to go one-on-one and then add 66 and 2/3%, I got 141 and 2/3 chance of winning at sacrifice. See, Joe, the numbers don't lie.
Guys, the numbers don't lie out here. And we got Derek Anderson in the chat. What's up, DA? I went ahead and sent you the link to the stream. If like you're probably just chilling and kicking in, or, just watching on your phone or something. But you have the link to the channel or on to the stream if you would like to jump on, man.
I'm gonna make us some chainmail helmets. Syfaxx, me and you, we get put like little black streaks right here. Get the fucking sunglasses on, and be like, "Listen, you motherfuckers! If you fucking
I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna use like the
fucking weekend, and if us four don't at least put 33% of our income, which is at least $100,000, into the pockets of Disney, which is."
I mean, it's like if I was going to use any of those, like I feel like I might have overused the Steiner math one. I just find it hilarious. But I want to make one with the Randy Savage one and the Randy Savage and Hollywood Hogan. Like they're just it's like Randy Savage is sitting there just like he's totally coked out of his mind. He's like, "Yeah, let's go, brother," and you're like, "What is happening?"
Dude, when you hear about how good of an athlete he was, man, I miss the '80s, man. They had a great cartoon that was on. They were just great heels, man. It sucks that fucking Hulk Hogan sucks, man. But god damn, man, he was everything.
The '80s were
every
based,
little boy.
The '80s were big.
We have another
the titties out and fucking working and fucking, you know what I mean? The '80s were based.
We have another guest. I don't think he's seen this one yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and use it.
Cut. Stunt cock.
Stunt cock.
Stunt cock.
We got DA, man. What's going on, DA?
What the fuck are y'all watching, man?
D, I don't know what he thinks that shit is funny. I don't know, man.
It's super funny in the movie because like they keep yelling stunt cock and it's always a white dude, and then randomly they're just bringing a black guy for no reason, like, and everyone is looking around so confused. I love it. Like, I think it's hilarious.
We gave Syfaxx the keys to the asylum.
Yeah. Like this is what happens when DA talked me into doing videos, and now I'm doing streams, and this is what you get. I'm sorry, but
this is what you got. This is what you got for us, Syfaxx. This is what Syfaxx got for us. All right, cool, man. It's all good. It's all good, man.
How you doing, man? Like I saw you did like there's like over
man.
2.5 hour stream.
Yeah, like 2.5 hours. I was just trying to like get back into the swing of things, man. I'm out of the loop. I don't know what's going on. I'm trying to like catch up. I just got back from Japan. It's just like it's a different world when you come back. So I'm just trying to get back into the swing of things and keep doing what I do. But yeah, I'm glad you guys are doing y'all videos and your streams and everything. T, man, I ain't seen you in a minute, bro. What's up, man?
I was just on your show on Sunday.
Yeah, you was just talking in the background or whatever and shit, man. But yeah, we gotta go chill, man. Hey, did you see Sinners yet?
I told you I saw Sinners. I talked about it on the show. I didn't like it, dude.
Shit,
I don't think you're gonna like it.
I gotta go watch Sinners, man. I gotta go watch it because I haven't seen it yet.
You're not gonna like that. I hear you say you been watching Andor. Man, it starts off slow, like episode 2 and 3. You can be like, and they're gonna have that whole scene you heard about, which where everybody said that one little word. Get past that, you'll like it, man. It's
okay. Okay.
Somebody get back. There it is, man. Thank you, man. He makes some awesome videos. Shout out to you.
Thanks, bro. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm gonna get to it. I just like because I was in Japan, man. It's like I couldn't get nothing over there, man. The Wi-Fi and connecting with everything was just fucked. So I was like, all right, man, I'll just wait till I get back.
I was catching your videos and stuff, and I think I even tried to send you an invite to one of the streams, but I was like, I don't know the time difference enough to where
it's
I,
16 hours, man.
Is that what it is? Yeah. So like I probably hit you up and it was like 12 over here and it was, midnight over there or some shit, whatever time that was. And I was like, he's probably sleeping, man. Like,
I reacted to one of your videos when he was walking across like the main, like it was the protest video. You know, they was protesting.
Oh, yeah.
Just walked across the street.
Yeah,
He
that
said
was
something like-
good.
he
That was
said-
good.
It's something like,
Yo,
these
what's
motherfuckers-
crazy?
You just
These
talking and said,
motherfuckers
fuck.
don't they don't know how to protest. I was like, where y'all? Don't you guys got a pallet of bricks to throw at the cops and shit? They didn't have nothing, man. The cops was leading the protest. The cops in Japan were like they're like hallmarks.
They were like, let me show you how to do this properly.
Speaking Japanese or speaking English.
They're pepper spraying themselves to be like, look, this is how it's done, guys.
Nah, but we was walking across the street though.
Bullshit.
You said something. You said something and you cussed. When you was walking across the street, you said like something like, man, it's fucking crazy. And when you said, there's a lot of fucking people need to get the fuck out of my way, like talking like an American, right? This cute,
and that chick,
Asian chick turned around and said, thought you were talking to her like get the fuck in my way. She was kind of sweating. We reviewed it on my Friday night YouTube and chill last week. She getting around like American, huh? She liked that real quick. I caught it. Funny shit.
That's just the way we talk out here, though.
That's how we talk.
Look, they got some babes in Tokyo, man. They got some babes.
She was a babe, bro. She was a babe.
Yeah, they got some babes out there, man. I ain't lying, man. They were some cute girls out there.
The streets were like,
y'all would like it. Y'all would like it. Really cute, like, and just kind, sweet, friendly. Like, you know, not like we got out here in America, man. American chicks are they fucked. But these girls in Tokyo, man, that's like, I can't wait to go back. It's really nice.
Yeah, it looked awesome. I mean, just from the videos that you were showing and everything, it looked like you and your son had a good time out there, man. How was the Disney Con? What is it called? Like Star Wars Celebration or something? What was it called?
Yeah. Like we were already planning that trip to go to Japan because my son is really into anime and I always wanted to visit Japan. But then it's like, oh, Star Wars Celebration happens to be here at the same time. I said, all right, let's check it out. And so we went to Star Wars Celebration. It was a lot of fun, man. But look, the Star Wars fans, honestly, everybody thinks Star Wars fans that go to Celebration are like there's shills or whatever. These guys were like, fuck this shit. They're there for the collectibles. That's it. They are there for the collectibles. They think Star Wars is just as bad as we think
like
it
the
is.
Pokemon scalpers, they're not playing the games, you know, they're just there to fucking make money, you know. There's not one fan there. That's what all cons and all this stuff has become now.
It's like they're fans. They're just fans of something that doesn't really exist anymore. The thing that you used to love is kind of gone. You know, it's like you can still watch. I mean, like what was it? Revenge of the Sith just dropped, right? Like they just had that in theaters a couple weeks ago, and that did really well. And people were like, "Man, I love seeing a movie like this again," and it was great to see it.
Because people are hungry for real Star Wars, man.
Yeah,
people are hungry for real fucking Star Wars. They don't want this bullshit.
And that's where episode 9 becomes. I mean, blasters. Like it reminds me of like Han Solo. I don't see a lightsaber in it, but like episode 9 of this Andor season 2, and the music. I'm always a big fan of saying like Star Wars is a space opera. The music's supposed to get intense when the action's coming, and it's supposed to have the music go along with the film.
Right.
Andor season 2, episode 8 and 9, which I'm going to be like, this is what Rock's talking about. Oh, okay. Oh, this is what he's talking about right here. It starts feeling like Star Wars without Jedis, without lightsabers, but just Star Wars all over. Pew, pew, pew. The fucking stormtroopers show up. It becomes Star Wars, you know?
I'm going to go check it out, man. I haven't seen anything. I only saw episode 1 because they showed us that at the convention, but I haven't seen anything else because I couldn't get it. But once I get it,
good.
Okay. Was there anything shown at that Star Wars Celebration that you haven't seen posted online yet, or is like everything already out there?
The only other thing that we saw was like that little cartoon Tales of the Underworld with like Savage, or not shit. What's the name of the chick? Whatever her name is, man. That's the only other thing they showed. It was all right. Oh, and they showed the first episode of Visions, the anime, which was cool. But yeah, nothing really major. That the only thing we saw was the first episode of Andor, and that was it. So yeah, I'm just gonna wait until it all drops. I'm not gonna like chase it. I'm just gonna wait till it drops next week on Tuesday, and I'll probably binge watch it all there, and then go from there.
T, what you cooking at the same time? I think T's making chicken nachos. What T? You're muted if you wanted to respond, but you're
chicken
muted
nachos at fucking 1:30 in the
It
morning.
was chili
What the fuck is he
chili
doing,
nachos
man?
or something like that.
T be sweating me on my diet, and this motherfucker's making chicken nachos at 1:30 in the morning, man. That shit
I'm
ain't
not
good for
making
you.
chicken nachos. I'm making my lunch and dinner for
What you
tomorrow.
making? I asked you, what you making, bro?
I'm
What you
making
got?
the chicken chili cheese fries.
That don't sound good either.
Chili cheese fries.
Chili cheese
It's
fries?
either nachos or chili cheese, or it was
No, it's
fries,
chicken chili cheese fries. It's really good. Super good.
That sounds like some bullshit, T. You always be sweating me on my diet, and that sounds like some bullshit. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Because you be ordering, you be ordering Wendy's every day. Every day, some DoorDash. What you eat out there? I know you, and you be eating pork
Man,
too,
the
which
food
is
in Japan. Look. The food in Japan is healthy. It's like all
I'd eat
ramen.
off the ground.
What did you say? Healthy with Godzilla breath over there and shitting in the fucking water? Are you
Bro,
kidding me?
T, it's delicious food.
dude.
It's
Their
chicken, fresh
sewers
ingredients.
are so clean they drop fish into it, so fish swim around in their sewers. That's
Yeah,
how clean it
When
is.
you was walking,
yeah.
when you was walking through the streets, D, I was just, you like, look how clean it is. I was like, there's not like anything. There's nothing on the fucking
There
ground.
was no trash on the ground, bro. There was no
Know the
trash.
difference between a Nikoi
Rockefeller,
salad and a Nikoi?
we were walking through, and I was like, hey, I was challenging my son. I said, hey, find me a piece of trash on the ground, and he couldn't do it.
I couldn't. When you're, I mean, my construction eyes, if you drop a screw, I can get down and be like, oh, it's up there. Where? About 14 feet up there to the left. You know what I mean? Oh, when you showed that fucking street, I was like,
It's about 3 inches from your tire that you're about to run over when you leave.
You know what? No cigarette butts.
Nothing.
I'll take also
there was one
because the convention was there.
No, T. We was there 2 weeks after the convention, bro.
Yeah.
And what are y'all doing out there? How'd it feel to be the tallest guy?
Yo, he was drinking grape soda out there. He growing a grape soda at the fucking.
Yeah. I got me a grape soda out there too. Yo, real talk, no, man. The people are little, man. They like 5'2", 5'3", 5'4".
I noticed that you and your son walking around, and like when you're panning around, I was like, dude, you're seeing the tops of people's heads, and I'm like, DA is like 5'10". Yeah, I mean, you're not
I'm
like
about
short or
5'10".
anything, but he's like 5'10", 5'11" ish or whatever. But
And,
it's like you're seeing the top of everybody's head, like just looking around.
They had their own version of guys that had Cockzilla walking around there. I mean, hey, definitely the biggest one walking around that motherfucker. Hey, come on.
Yo, but yeah, man, it was crazy, man. It was a really cool vibe, man. Lots of history, lots of culture, lots of good food, man. The food, delicious, man.
Was there any spots that you went to that besides the con that you went to, like any big things that you went to?
We hung out
that maybe we would know about.
Nah, not really. I mean, we just hung out we hung out in Shibuya. That was where the protest was. And then Shinjuku City. That's like a real big shopping hub in Tokyo. And then we went to Osaka, went to Kyoto. It's just a great place to visit, man. It's really cool. I can't wait to go back, man. I had a blast, man. There was a lot of cool people. Everybody's polite. Everybody's friendly. You know, they just make you feel at home. So yeah, I would.
The only reason
I was watching your video, T, where you was trying to you was trying to talk to Ryan Kennel about the fucking Sydney Sweeney, and he shut your ass down, bro. How'd you feel about that?
Man, I was outnumbered, man. I was gonna be like, wait a minute, homie. They was all on me. I told them about Lord of the Rings. They was gonna eat me up about that. I was like, all right.
You had to get up out of there.
Yeah, let me go.
Why did you even try that dumb shit, man? Like, why would you try that?
Let me go ahead and give a shout out here to Cinevere. What's up, Cinevere? Says, "Hail to you, cuties. Not feeling very well. I hope you feel better in the next day or so, and get back to the streaming madness and the video games and all the fun stuff." But she says, not feeling very well. So really just listening in. Thanks for listening in. That's awesome. Hope you feel better though, for sure.
Hey, Syfaxx, I'm about to go to bed, man. I've been up since like 5 a.m. about to hit
For
the
sure,
streets, bro.
man. Like, yeah, I don't know how much longer I'm gonna go, but thanks for jumping on, man. Like,
Hey, no problem. All right, Rockefeller.
Yeah,
Y'all
nice to
be
meet you,
easy.
man. Finally.
D, what you got going? When you gonna see Sinners, man? What's up?
Shit, I might see it this weekend. I'm probably gonna see it this
No, you
weekend for
ain't.
sure. For sure.
You going in the office
Yeah.
tomorrow, or you working from home?
I'm at home. I'm at home tomorrow.
Okay, I'll hit you
Yeah,
up, man.
yeah. All right, man.
Well, that was DA, everybody. Obviously, he just did a little over 2.5 hour stream, and it's very late over here. But hey, look at this plate that T just cooked up right there. Look at that.
See?
Look at,
You putting on a plate for
Chicken.
tomorrow's lunch?
Man, I'm about to travel a little something now, man. I'm hungry.
I'm about to say, yeah, I'm making tomorrow's lunch. That ain't in a Tupperware for tomorrow.
he's about to eat it all right now.
about to be
Super good.
stuffed, son.
Cinevere says, "Thank you so much, honey. I appreciate you." Yes, Cinevere is awesome. So go ahead and go check out her channel. She's doing awesome videos, and her channel's blowing up for sure. It's awesome. Good stuff.
We love Cinevere.
Cinevere is awesome. Yes. I'm making friends with nothing but awesome people, and I appreciate all of y'all, like all the time. It's kind of crazy.
We got a great community, don't we?
Yeah, we do. Chicken
I'd
chili
say,
cheese fries.
I'd say our
Damn, they
chat,
look good.
like our chat, either on just like this side of the internet's chat, is better than every other chat I've seen. Like, if you even try to watch other people's stuff, it's like, people aren't conversing the way that they do over here. They're not making like friends or whatever. Like they're not growing together, and or whatever. So it's like it's kind of crazy. So Syfaxx says, Syfaxx, are you doing stream every day of the week? Lately, I kind of have been, because people like Jeff here and a couple other people have donated to fund StreamYards, and I felt like obligated to go ahead and do it. Plus, I like streaming. Streaming is a lot of fun.
Man, I hate doing the videos, dude. I hate doing
videos.
Videos.
Yeah. Whenever I do a video, like I lose 2 or 3 subscribers, so I'm like, but I'm like, I still got to make them.
I got some sad news for
I love you guys too, Rockefeller. This community is really the best. I hope I'm not too low energy for your show tomorrow. Oh, Cinevere's on? Awesome.
We'd love to have her. I hope she is.
Yeah. So Rockefeller will be doing a stream at 3 p.m. Pacific time, 6 p.m. Eastern time.
Friday night YouTube and chill. Let's go. Want to see something I'm going to talk about? Let's bring this up. I'm just about to share something. Watch this.
Go ahead.
Hate this. All you Elden Ring fans out there, guess who Tarnish is going to play in the upcoming Elden Ring movie? Guess who's going to be the Tarnish is going to be played by? Yeah, I bet you
I
can't
thought this
guess.
was a
One or
joke.
2 actors.
I
don't know who it is, but he's not fucking tarnished. If you played the game, this dude's supposed to be a soldier.
Yeah, like
he's not Jack. He's dad black.
Why is it not freaking like Chris Hemsworth or what's that guy's name? Alexander Skarsgård or something? Like, why is it not one of those guys?
On my gaming channel, we have been doing a poll for this. I hadn't gotten to Tarnished because that's the main actor, which we assume is probably going to be Pedro Pascal, which I would have been fine with because he could have been putting on this fucking armor and holding a sword. He's done the Mandalorian. I'd be fine. Jack Black, they are so far off.
Yeah.
Dude,
Disney really dropped the ball.
Get the guy who did Dread. What's that guy's name?
Oh, Carl Urban.
Carl Urban, because he'd be willing to actually have the mask on the whole time, like
they're making that a series. I think they're making that a series or a sequel. That Dread, that his Dread was very good. The girl that played in Game of Thrones, that was the villain. She was now you want to talk about a girl boss villain? She was awesome in that show, in the movie. Excuse me, I liked her. She was great as Tila, not Tila, but Evelyn and He-Man. She was great.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember her name.
My first two.
I'm trying to remember that too.
That was a round one.
Cinevere's about to drop the gloves on you, man. She's about to take the gloves off and like she's gonna throw the white glove at your feet, and you guys are gonna duel, man. Like old school style.
That was my April polls that I did on my gaming channel right there. For Melina, we came up with Emma Watson, and for General Radon, big old boy from Game of Thrones, half Thor. I let the chat come up with ideas, and I set a poll. These are the two. Right now, I'm currently doing on my game. I think I'm doing Ronnie the Witch and Sir Gideon Ofnir.
Yeah, there's a lot of characters, and I mean, it's gonna have to be like CGI doll hell and back for a movie like that. But
Not really. Sir Gideon Ofnir, he's a bit major character in it. Right now, we got for the 4 choices. They got because everybody always did the joke in one of them. It was like just don't anybody besides Pedro Pascal, Jeremy Irons, Sean Bean.
Pitch Pascal, like he is a good actor, like he is, but it's just like it feels like you're seeing him in everything, and the stuff that he's in has like 8 to 10 episodes in it, so you're just like, you're seeing him for months on end. It's not like a movie, like, so he's doing that, and then he'll have a random movie. But if you actually look at like his filmography or whatever, like he hasn't really kind of been in all that many things in the last few years. But it seems like you're seeing him all the time because the stuff that you're seeing him in lasts for months.
You remember him in Wonder Woman 84? He was in
Wonder Woman 84. He was good in that.
He was good in the first
Maxwell or whatever.
The last act was awful.
Great.
Last act was awful. That last act was just like acting 101. Yeah, no, but
they just mailed it in. And it's the same thing happened in the first Wonder Woman. That was a great, like a touching fish out of water story, act 1 and 2 for that. And then when it came to the third act of the first Wonder Woman, dude, when he's in the fucking tower and she has the sword and she stabs him and no blood comes on the sword, that was so dumb. Like they really dropped the ball in Wonder Woman, man. I was like, man, that was a great movie.
I mean, if you're gonna stab somebody, you should and have no blood. I guess you could technically stab like Wonder Woman because she's technically made of clay, right? It's like she's like clay brought to life, or she's like a golem. Isn't that her original like origin story?
I think so.
Yeah. So it's like you could have justified it that way.
That's what she. That I guess it is because that's what Zack Snyder in the Snyderverse. Her mom tells her that. Kind of explains to her, you were sculpted from clay. I remember her saying that little fucking bullshit in the Snyder.
They blew it with that. Her story is so amazing, and for us to only get what we got, that's so dumb, man. Like it was just, she's freaking basically graping a guy in Wonder Woman 84, and then in the first Wonder Woman, that's basically Captain America with a woman, and you're like, what's happening here? That third
Jeff
act
is out.
Weird.
Have a good night, Jeff. Have a good night,
Jeff,
brother. Thanks for jumping by.
Yeah. I don't know, man. They blew it. I thought her story, that third act of that first Wonder Woman, I was like, man, because they had to prop it up because she can't act. But it was bad, man. That third act, man, that took me. I was like, when Ares came out of nowhere, I was like, what the? Who? Just a random. I'm telling you, that was 2017 Center out of nowhere.
Ares and the Wonder Woman that's actually, again, they tried to draw from the Injustice universe. In the Injustice universe, they expanded and tied that together, the Ares part. I don't know if that was actually part of the comics, but in the Injustice universe, where they draw it from, yeah, that was legit. And the way that he even did it is the way that they try to tie us in the game. If you play the games, that's how Ares dresses up. He has the helmet on, and he has the hammer and the sword, and he flings them at you.
It looks stupid, man. It
was
stupid.
Pretty. But for somebody like me in the video game knew that when they did the fight scene, he did that. He put the helmet on, you get the side view of his like actual face. He goes, oh, and he does the actual really fucking.
Cinevere saying, "I hate Pedro Pascal," with a couple smiley faces. She's not here, but I'm gonna go ahead and play this video anyways, just because it's funny, and I don't know when she'll be back, so why not play this? It's a little video I made for her intro when she jumped on the channel for the birthday stream.
I got a video play for you. Hold on, let me play a video for you.
Go for it.
Let me find it. You'll like this one. Where was it? Oh, it's gonna take me a second because to you'll be glad I found this one. Who the fuck are you? You know, I'm still new to this computer shit. I like the music.
Yeah, that was a baby metal song, but I was like, I'll clip it in for just like 10 seconds so that way it doesn't get hit.
Here you go.
That's so gay. Anyways.
That guy's so funny, man. Like, what a genius way to sell signs, you know, of all things to like make videos about is just like, and by the way, check out our LED signs. And it's like, I have no need for an LED sign, but you make me want to buy one. So good job.
The best one is when it has like the transformer going. This one time I took a man home and I didn't tell him I was transgender before I slept with him. He goes, delete that shit. Anyways.
I like the one where it's like it's like that boy band. They're like, I'm so and so, I'm whoever, and it's like, and we are, and he's like, you're gay as fuck. You're gay as fuck. Anyways, it's like he just tells the sign. Like,
Steve, you haven't seen him. It's Tony, the LSD signs guy. He's fucking awesome.
LSD.
You need to,
LSD.
I'm telling you, man, that's the way to sell products, man. When you sell, you got to have something funny, man. Do something different.
Just catch your attention real quick. Like, what the fuck? Something controversial, like we were talking earlier.
Yeah.
Anything to get your mind open. If you put Trump's picture in there, oh hell no. That video I had earlier, that's all the comments are. This man's deranged. He's lost his mind. He's commenting about horrible things. You just got to put something in there to get the algorithm.
You're saying, like, who is that?
Tony from LC Signs.
Yeah, go ahead and pull up the video where he's like, "That's gay. That's gay as fuck." Like,
it's fucking gay as
you
fuck.
either find it or I'll find it. But
I can pull it. It's Tony from LC Signs. If you want to look up his YouTube video, it's put up Tony, like, and then I think just LC Signs because it's like a yellow thing that says Tony. You'd be like, who the fuck is this guy? He sells LED lights. He's the king of YouTube right now. I'll bring up his YouTube channel. Hold up. Where are you, Tony? What would they change the fucking format? What the fuck is this?
I think I got it. I just have to
share
the screen here. Bam. So
what's up, California? My name is Alex. What's up, Maiden? I'm Oliver. I'm Brian. I'm Dylan. And together we are
gay as fuck. You guys are gay as fuck. Anyways, we've been making signage for more than 14 years. I'm gay.
I'm gay.
I'm gay.
I'm gay.
I'm gay.
I'm gay. Amazing manufacturer generating profits. Anyways, if you want to start a business on a budget, make sure you go to the Source Factory.
A gay without an iPhone is not a gay.
Not a real gay without an iPhone.
Anyways, watch me put it down like this. The design is very human. Let me show you. We have this package included app to download. So anyways, this is very human design.
What's up, California? My name is Alex. What's up?
oh my god, he's so goddamn funny. What a great sales pitch idea. Yes, it's great.
It grabs their attention, doesn't it?
Yeah, all his videos are like perfection. Good job, dude. Like you know what you're doing.
So I made a clip for for my channel to have in there just to be like, it's fucking gay as fuck. Anyways.
Oh man, I miss when you can offend somebody, man.
You still can. That's what it is. As long as you don't say, like, when I play Call of Duty, they only hit you with 2 words. You know what I mean? The N and the F word. And you get chat banned for 14 days. And you know what? I can abide by that. I can still speak my piece without using those 2 words. You want to take 2 words?
Who was that dude that was on? Who was that famous gamer, man? They don't talk about him. PewDiePie? Was that him? Who was just like
PewDiePie? Yeah.
Doc is the man. Dr. Disrespect is the fucking man.
He
had like that. He had that weird allegation that got hit. Like he was talking to some 17-year-old.
And I called it from day one. Real ones knew it. I assumed it was false claims because like 4 years before that, Twitch gave him a $10 million payout and didn't want to pay him his money because he was the face of Twitch. And so they tried to bring up false allegations against him to try not to pay him the money because Twitch ain't worth half of what it claims to be is because it's the only competitor YouTube had at the time. So it was trying to falsify how much it was worth. It isn't. You know what I mean? It's like nobody fucking goes to Twitch. Everybody's right here on YouTube. You know, allegedly. Mark my words, they are.
The problem with YouTube though, I don't know if you remember back in because it started like really in 06, right? And that from like 06 to let's say like I want to say 2015, any video could go on. You could just remember it used to be you couldn't put a clip on, you couldn't do a clip longer than 10 minutes, right? And then they went past that. But all those clips, they wiped them off.
Yep.
Wiped them off. Early clips. That's why you can't find anything beyond 15 years. It's 16 years. Because they wiped it out.
They weren't not monetized. What's the word I'm looking for? Moderated like they are now. That's because like, then it was like Live Leak when they used to have a lot of, you know what I mean? So there was not a human being or AI moderating those videos. Just best way to do it, just get rid of them for advertising purposes, just delete it. Because if you remember, T, when this shit first came out, this is a horrible platform. That's all I used to see on this shit, but you won't see it anymore.
Horrible. And a lot of stuff.
So that's why I'm good about moderating.
A lot of stuff you weren't supposed to see, you would see on there, which was crazy.
See, yeah, that's why I'm good about the moderate. Moderating is good to an extent. There's not supposed to be kids watching this. We talk about adult shit. We say 21. You think there's not fucking kids have access to their parents' fucking phones and might accidentally come across this? That's not our fault.
I did one video
to make sure we don't talk about something crazy.
I did one video, and I think it was my Transformers video, and I was like, okay, well, this is a kids movie, so I was like, oh, I can go ahead and just click it on that, and like a bunch of people were telling me like, you don't do that shit, dude, don't. And I was like, I never did it again. So I was
this
like,
is not made for kids. No, not
yeah, I was like, it's not made for kids, even though there was like no cursing in it. It was just a nice review. I was saying nothing but good things about it because I was like, hey man, like whatever.
Do you know how important
movie, that little stuff like that matters a lot. And
do you know how important the kids channels are?
Yeah, exactly.
They're so important because there's not like how we grew up and you watch cartoons. They had when's the last time you seen a cereal commercial for kids? You don't see it anymore. You don't see any commercials towards kids because they're not watching on a regular platform, which is TV. They're watching they got YouTube is their channel or Instagram or something else. They don't
YouTube,
know how to market the
Netflix, whatever, one of these streaming sites or something. And that's the only that's the main thing that people are watching through. It's like the main commercials that I see are like basically through like Prime Video, and there's always this one gay commercial that's just like, and it plays all the time, and it's talking about like AIDS or HIV or something like that, and all it is just a bunch of gay people, and I'm like, I mean, that's pretty spot on there, but I can't believe you guys made this commercial.
Right. So you know how they're always doing updates for your iPhone or for any phone. It's because they're going through. If you got an app, let's say for your you got an app for your medical stuff, right? It goes through every email because they're data mining. They go inside and they'll go into the hospital's records and all that stuff, and they feel like, oh, he might have these diseases, so we're gonna filter our commercials towards that. It specifies that stuff. And you agree to, okay, I agree, but they're breaking all kind of HIPAA laws doing that stuff.
Well, it does that if you accept cookies. More importantly, so if you go to a website and say accept cookies, then it does that. If you accept cookies, so if you reject all cookies, you have a lesser chance of that happening. It's still going to happen. But if you accept cookies, you just hand it over.
Chips Ahoy and Oreos are delicious, man. What are you talking about?
I love cookies. Yum, 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 yum.
Did you see how the Oreo doesn't burn? Did you see that?
Oh, yeah, when he's in it with the blowtorch. Yeah.
It don't burn?
Yeah,
don't burn at all. Doesn't burn. Now imagine putting that in your stomach.
I'm not a cookie guy, man.
Not a cookie guy?
If I eat cookies, this is crazy. Hear me out. My mom makes cookies like all the time, right? And like once a year, I'll be like, "Can you make me a batch of no chocolate chip cookie chocolate chips? Make chocolate chip cookies, but don't put the chocolate chips in them. Just plain. They're fucking. They're like butter cookies, but they're not sugar cookies. They're fucking phenomenal, man.
Yeah.
Get a chocolate
I'm not a
cookie
guy either.
Mine is chocolate chip. Because chocolate hurt my stomach in my old age. I don't eat ice cream either. Yeah, I can't eat that shit in my old age.
So
ice cream, chocolate.
Check this out. Check this out.
What the fuck? You fucking lightsaber him.
Dude, the wood is catching fire. Like,
it's scarring the fucking wood. Oh, the cream caught on fire in that one, or started to. Look at that bitch getting hot, red hot. You can see the Oreo in it. Holy shit.
It's great. It's fucking insane, man. And people.
Why isn't that? You can use that as shielding. God dang.
Make a fire-resistant shield of Oreos. Ah,
dude, yeah, it's like it's a screw vibranium. Just make a Captain America shield out of Oreos, dude. Just go for that.
I don't get it, man. I don't get it, dude. We put all kinds of stuff in our stomachs that's nasty, dude. Nasty stuff. I don't know what they're thinking, man. What are they thinking? They're just feeding us shit. Oh, God, man.
And that's when if RFK is able to do it and get some of these things out like high fructose corn syrup. Here's a great example I always tell people. I love Reese's when it comes to like candy and stuff like that. I used to like Reese's Pieces. Them motherfuckers got carnauba wax on them. If you ever eat them, you have like a wax on mouth because like the fucking outside is made with wax. We won't be having no more Reese's Pieces if we have RFK's fucking America because we got some fucked up shit in our.
So you remember what I said about Ozempic and that GL1P shot? Mm-hmm. What's happening is they are the shot is making people eat less, and that's why the price of food is going up because the stuff is on the shelves, and they're going to increase. They're going to increase all this stuff. They're going to increase all this stuff as a result of this. They're going to increase all the food prices because of the tariffs. I just saw something they said about hot dogs. The ceiling that goes like the ceiling that goes on the hot dog so it could be a hot dog, that comes from overseas. And that's going to they're going to put tariffs on that.
I thought it was just pigskin. Isn't it just pigskin? And they use
some kind of seal. If you go to Pink's, the guy from Pink's in LA was saying, yeah, man, we get our stuff from China or wherever from overseas.
Fucking like glizzies.
That's what they were saying. The glizzies are going to be done. So yeah.
We gotta fix something. We gotta make something work, Trump. If 4th of July's coming up. We need them dogs.
Dude. Even him, remember he was supposed to do some kind of celebration parade this year. You haven't heard shit about that.
No, he just talked about it last week. He's gonna do the biggest military parade America's ever done for their 250th anniversary. Awesome. He said he's gonna awesome. He said he's gonna build a ballroom on the White House without the taxpayers' money. He's gonna pay out of his pocket and ask any American contractors that are willing to donate, just like when the Statue of Liberty was built, their time and money to the project to come forward and help do it. It needs to be done within 4 years. I'm like, this dude's crazy. He just something else. The Olympics are coming back to America in like 2 years, and he said something else. DC, he's bringing football, the Redskins, back to Landover inside DC. Man, Trump ain't fucking around. He's trying to make America again. You know what I mean? It's like I'm all for it.
Well, they're going to have to do a lot of things. They're going to have to do expansion. That's the only way you can get out of this. They're going to have to do over expansion. So the areas where population is low, they're going to have to expand on population, and they're going to have to do that with having events. Like I'm willing to bet Virginia will have a football team, an NFL football team within the next 10 years. You'll see a team in Utah. You'll see a team in San Antonio. You'll see that because they can't just keep it to this small niche thing.
We're getting bigger. I agree with that.
America, you got to have America expand. Just like they're gonna say, the first thing he's probably gonna do is say, hey, turn that pipeline back on in South Dakota right now. Get that going back again. They're gonna have to. You're gonna have to look. Gambling wasn't, but before there was no sports organizations in Las Vegas. But now you got what? You got the NFL. You're gonna have baseball. You're gonna have NBA, all in a town that was taboo to sports betting. Like it's going to happen, man. Regardless, just like it's been happening, it happens in college football, happens in college baseball. dude, you in order to get people spending, you got to have some type of, they got to feel it. There's got to be some type of tangibility or something, man. You can't leave people out, man. Right now, people are hurting. They're like, God damn, man, why am I working? Why should I work here for $14 an hour when life costs me $89 an hour?
Yeah. If being a single man, I can tell you that I couldn't go get a job making, well, which isn't the $15 minimum wage that Joe Biden promised going to be. Let's say that, and work 40 hours a week and pay for my $12.50 before rent, before electric and water, and then I don't have it. Not talking insurance for my car or putting new tires on, like we just talked about, or getting gas to and from my fucking work, my job. It wouldn't pan out. I sure the hell ain't got no insurance coming in to take care of me. You know what I mean? If I have an issue, so. Right,
they're saying people working 2 or 3 jobs, and still not making it, and not even close. That is crazy.
I'm going to play this video. It's called "It's Now Illegal for Just Men to Be in a Room Without a Woman in It." So let's go with that.
Oh no!
I need to play the sound. Where's the sound button? Shit. There we go.
I give up.
I don't know. I saw that the other day and I was like, this is too funny. I wish I could find like the full video, but it's like
who is it?
It's some random thing on Instagram. I have no idea where it's from. I tried to find it outside of Instagram and I couldn't. So, but it's like it just escalates and gets worse like as it keeps going. Oh man.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
well, with that being said, look, we're at an hour and 37 minutes. It's 2:07 a.m. I'm gonna go ahead and probably get to bed here. I know in a few hours, maybe 5.5 hours, 6 hours, Rockefeller is going to be doing his stream. Cinderveer liked the video, awesome. But could they have that link? Yes, I will send you the link to that in just a minute. With that, I'm going to go ahead and be ending things here. Let's go ahead and see what Uncle T has coming up. T, what do you got going on, man?
I got nothing. I just did it. I just cooked. That's it. That's it.
You start doing Sunday morning breakfast with Uncle T, man, for cooking streams.
Man, I don't even. I don't even eat breakfast like that, man. So
yeah, I don't know if you're just giving you ideas, something to do. We need to start doing more conspiracies streams, man.
I'm gonna start doing more of them. Hey, you know what, man? Hey, if I don't talk to y'all, man, hey, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers, man, who are who gave birth to these men and women, or shimmin. Appreciate that, man. Hey, have a good one.
Absolutely.
Well, right on. With that, Rockefeller, what do you got coming up, man? I know you got a couple of things later today that you're going to be doing, so go ahead and shout them out. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm playing video games and bonfire and coffee every morning, and fucking Sekiro was way too hard and too fucking into it, and I couldn't talk to the chat, and I was like, this is fucking awful. So I think I'm going to start Grand Theft Auto today because it's pretty fucking fun, and it's a really good game for chat, and we're talking about Grand Theft Auto on YouTube and chill tonight, so I was like, maybe get me motivated for the fucking GTA 6 trailer we're going to talk about and some other things. So come check me out on YouTube and chill Friday night, or bonfires and coffee later on in about 3 hours from now. So
awesome. So Rockefeller has bonfire and coffee here in a few hours, 5 hours, 4 hours.
I'm
always terrible with
about 3 hours, 3 hours, 20 minutes.
3 hours, and then T will have whenever he does his streams. And then with that being said,
I got videos. I owe y'all so many videos, dude. Like I said, I hate CapCut.
Summertime coming, baby.
CapCut is terrible, but it's the only one that I know how to use right now. So I'm trying to learn this other one, and it's not going as well. I'm not as good with it, but I will learn it. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and play what's becoming my outro song. So let's go.
I might have Sunday.
Whiskey lead a wandering soul to heaven's watering hole. just days. Next thing I know, we were burning up that dance floor. I didn't know what I was in for. Well, I might be an open sinner, but I know I'm no false saint. That wicked little angels got me praying for some faith. $151 and a touch of fun got her going wild. Sin on my lips after just a sip, it's just her style. Envious stares and crocodile smiles talk of the scene. Sin for sin will be the ones they could only dream. Next thing I know, we were burning up that dance floor. I didn't know what I was in for. Well, I might be an open sinner, but I know I'm no false saint. That wicked little angels got me praying for some faith. Go and sip for sin, whiskey and gin, straight shooters, let loose, flying. Devil lies with angels, thighs gets most men fighting. Take a shot of sin, one for me and them, but we're still burning up that dance floor. I didn't know what I was in for. Well, I might be an open sinner, and I know I'm no false saint, but that